Kyp Durron was a very interesting character. He started off in his appearance in Jedi Search, which was the first of the Jedi Academy trilogy by Kevin J. Anderson, as a slave on the planet Kessel who was mining for spice. Um, and he had the Force, and he went on to go be trained by Luke Skywalker. Well, some of the events that happen in the books kind of make it go a little bit. You see, he gets possessed by the spirit of Exar Kun, basically just Exar Kun telling him what to do and try to drive him to the dark side. And he goes and takes this special weapon called the Sun Crusher, which was designed to destroy suns by making them go supernova. And because of his anger at the Imperials and the planet Corida or Corida, I'm sorry, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but Corida, he goes and detonates their sun, wiping out the planet, killing billions. And that's how he starts. And yeah, other writers made it a little bit better, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, he pulled something Darth Vader didn't even do exactly, you know? And killing billions. And then he gets his redemption, he becomes a Jedi, and he's one of the more focal characters who popped up throughout the series. He's not exactly my favorite character, mainly because they did do this horrible start to him. Then during the New Jedi Order, he was more wanting to use the dark side abilities. He was more very much into wanting to fight, and the entire time throughout the whole series, he's always been on the verge of going to the dark side again. And like I said, not exactly my favorite character. He Kyp Durron, he does have his moments where he's extremely heroic, but it's just he's always on the verge of becoming a dark side user. Um, because one of the things during the Yuzhan Vong War was that the abilities of the light side of the Force were not exactly effective because the Yuzhan Vong were basically invisible in the Force. They had no Force abilities. So the abilities of the light side didn't really work because that's about manipulating the Force, letting the Force flow through you, where the dark side is, you make the Force do what you want it to do, which is why there's like Force lightning and stuff. And those abilities were effective because they were more being pushed. But, anyways, so the entire time he's always like been slightly combative against Luke Skywalker, and that's why Kyp Durron is not exactly my favorite character. Um, I know some people like him a lot more, but he's always just been a character. Even during Fate of the Jedi, he really didn't have the biggest of parts in comparison to some of the other characters, which is why like Tahiri Vela and Seba Sabatine, they had pretty good moments to shine. Another character, Kenneth Hamner, Hamner. Um, I always want to say Hammer, but it's not. But they all had bigger parts during Fate of the Jedi. But yeah, Kyp Durron, he's okay.